Okay, so I told you guys I was going to make a video talking about kettle swings. I introduced you guys in the past this handle that I got from New Me Fitness. I showed you guys that handle, but today I want to talk about kettle swings and about how they're really underrated. A lot of people think that kettlebells are just for circuit-based, conditioning-based workouts, which, or complexes, which usually burn a little bit more fat than build muscle, but usually the studies show that those can even promote some muscle hypertrophy as well compared to other types of conditioning. But they can also be used as a primary movement in your muscle building workouts, and I typically like to use them in the 10 to 30 rep range, and I feel that they're a great movement to get a little more extra volume on your posterior chain with the hip hinge in a little bit of a more lower back friendly manner. And I feel that they build all around, muscular endurance as well, which is true. So people that make the argument, oh, they're only for circuit training, are kind of valid in some way, so to speak. I know that sounds kind of confusing the way I'm putting it, but for me, I feel that they are a good muscle builder to throw in, especially after you've done, various types of stiff-legged deadlifts and stuff like that throughout your training week. I feel they can be a good movement to incorporate in to get a little extra volume on the posterior chain. And I got an 88-pound kettlebell, and I'm doing 3 sets of 15. Once I build up to about 120s, I'm gonna get another handle, a different one, right? I'm probably gonna get the Titan one. It's a little bit longer than this New Me Fitness one. By the way, this New Me Fitness one is pretty good. I could probably still hold up to 140 pounds on that, but eventually I want to get the Titan so I can work up to 200 some, eventually, and do swings, because they're a movement that you can treat with progressive overload as long as you have an adjustable handle, and as long as you, approach it with like a muscle building type of mindset. Like when I do these for muscle building, I really emphasis on the hinge, pushing my hips back to really get the glutes and hams in it. Because you will see a lot of people, when they go and do swings, sometimes they'll squat and front raise. You don't really want to do that. You want to stay, I like to get my feet a little bit wider here. That, gets the glutes more involved in general, right? By a wide stance, kind of like a sumo. And what I do is I make sure I focus on the hinge and then up. I notice I don't try and squat the weight up or front raise it up. I just hinge, and then right about there is my stopping point. So we'll do our first set of 15 here. One. As you can see, that's heavy enough to give myself a muscle building stimulus. And I showed you guys how my form is. That's how I want it to look every time. And like I said, another reason why people bash kettle swings too is because they do them with poor form. Like I said, it's not a squat or a front raise. It's a hip hinge, and you have to treat it as such. So, like I said, just remember those form cues, and if you have an adjustable handle, you can build plenty of muscle and use them as a hypertrophy movement. So